Showings live stream for Wednesday,
I can't even get over there.
May 18th.
Chunky butts.
Here, you can sit on my leg.
Here I come. My glasses. What do we have going on?
Momo's in the store today. God. He is all svelte and well coiffed.
He's looking good because we took him yesterday to get groomed because his butt skirt, we call his butt skirt, was getting kind of out of control. And
it wasn't even that. He is the least heat tolerant dog in the world.
He gets hot. So we took him to Spoiled Pets and they did a great job. So if you're looking for a dog groomer, they do a great job. We need more
affiliate marketing programs.
Oh yeah, we need to. It'll just be us.
It'll just be us pitching other people's businesses
that we like and that we enjoy.
So sorry if there was any confusion when I went to hit. Look at Momo, come here. I hit go live this morning, which normally gives me the opportunity to that normally gives me the opportunity to put in the title, and it just went live. It didn't even give me
yes, Carolyn, I haven't gotten to it yet because your class isn't for a month, but it'll get done. Yes, so today is the first, if you guys are taking it, it's the first group of Sweet Land of Liberty, and it's going to be amazing. So that pillow, I should show it to you, because I think I have room in the other class. Where is it?
Anyways.
I should be more prepared. Okay, so this is the class that's going on. And Michelle is going to be doing the cutting today. So you're going to be laying it all out on the scan and cut. So, there were, I can't remember how many 1.5 inch squares, but the machine's going to cut it for you perfectly. And it's going to draw your sew line. How awesome is that?
How is that is she sending them the cut files, or are they going to scan it and do the cut files?
So it's just shapes. It's just like a square, 1.5 inch square. So they're going to pull the shapes, size them, duplicate them, add in the line, and then assign it, either draw or cut. I'm kind of an expert now on scan and cut. Michelle's laughing. Oh my God. I'm enamored.
Isn't it? It's just once you start, you can't stop.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I know.
And I can't stop thinking about all the projects I want to do, and I can't stop thinking about all the things I want to cut. We are going to do a deal of the day for one of the Lori Holt patterns. And I was looking at that last night going, his head's hitting the table. I was looking at that last night going, oh my God, how can I have the machine cut all these shapes for me? Because who wants to hand cut all these shapes?
What's really funny is I always used to look at things and go, oh my God, it's a scan and cut project, and you get this blank look on your face.
That's not true. I've always been interested in the idea of cutting fabric. So I have that Halloween one, the witches and bats.
Never done it.
I just hadn't done it, but I've always looked at it and gone, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to cut all these pieces on the scan and cut, because it's like over 1,000 pieces. And
which one's that? Is that the?
It's a Halloween bat, and yeah. I just haven't done it, and now that I finally have cut with it, I just can't wait to do the next project.
I mean, that was the big thing, like, and this goes back before even the Auto Blade. We had that customer that came in that was borrowing a friend's CM650W, and she did that. It was like almost like a flat floral pattern, where the way they sewed the flowers, like it was circles, but I want to say it was like 600 or 700 circles or something like that. And she was like, I'm borrowing a scan and cut, and I'm going to cut them on the scan and cut. And it was funny, like that kind of tedious. I'm not good at that stuff. Like, I'm not, I like if somebody put a project like that in front of me and told me to do it, I'd just fudge it and like be done with it like 2 days later.
Like he did with his Eleanor Burns quilting class.
And be like, you know what? Came out great though, didn't it? It came out great.
He did everything you're not supposed to do, and it
came out great.
I would love to do a quilting class with Patrick.
It came out great. She was like, okay, you fudged it, and it still worked.
Isn't that crazy? But I would love to.
Well, because she's like talking in quilting terms, and I didn't even know. Like they're like, do this, and I'm like in my head, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I
all the other ladies are like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm like, I don't even know. Like, how are you doing that? I'm just gonna do it this way.
Did you have a good like somebody table mate? Because usually when we go to like a Baby Locker Brother event for a dealer training, it's like you guys going to a training. You're at like long tables with you have people all around you. So did you ask?
Yeah, Kim, you are our inspiration for that one.
Oh yeah, did you see that, Kim?
That was I was like, when Jeannie and I talked about that, we were like, God, that's the perfect like Technique Tuesday to kind of, and so yes, you were our inspiration.
Yes, thank you so much.
We were at like a big long table, but the challenge was.
Did anyone help you? Did you ask for help, or were
I
you
did.
too proud?
I asked Eleanor for help a couple times. So, but
she's the only one.
She like was like going through the project, and it's like on the big screen, and I kept up for a little while. But then there was like a long period of time where you had to like get up and like go back to the cutting table and then go to the pressing station and then come back, and I was falling behind. So I didn't do any of the pre-pressing. Like I just did everything, and I was like, I'll just press it later. And then at one point, like I asked Eleanor for help, and she was kind of looking at what I was doing, and she's like, I don't understand how you're doing this. And then it
was beyond her.
Well, no,
her
like
set.
she like kind of was like just like, I don't understand how, given the instruction, like you got. Oh wait, grab that so he doesn't eat it. And so yeah, at the end when it was all done, like because she had made a big deal out of the fact that it was my like first quilting project. And she was.
We should find it.
She was like.
We should find it and show
I
the
brought it home and showed it to Jeannie.
Did
and
I
Jeannie's
throw
like,
it away?
This is great. But like she was like, he totally fudged it. Like he totally. I fell so far behind. And
sometimes I fudge it. Like when I did auto split quilt sashing the first couple of times, I totally fudged it. I was like, ugh. And then I just fudged it.
So when we go to product launches, events, stuff like that, we're and quite frankly, you're required as a dealer. Will you just make sure he's not going to chew this cord? Like that's making me nervous. As is this. I'm like, is that stuff plugged in?
Oh my god.
So
in August.
So you have to go like essentially you have to fill your schedule. Like you have a certain number of required classes as a dealer. And quite frankly, I was signed up for all my required classes, and I had like a free period of time between my required classes. where generally, like, if I can get all the required classes done really, really quickly, then we just go and
Yeah,
we
because
leave, and
it's
we come
over
back.
a week, so
And
a lot of
so
times we'll go and do our
we'll
classes.
only do it in like 2 or 3 days or something like that. And so I had a opening. And so I basically
You chose to take a sewing class.
I chose to take a sewing class, and I chose to do the long arm quilting class.
You did a long arm quilting
I did
class?
a long arm quilting class.
I didn't know that. Who'd
And,
you do it with? So when we go, it's usually celebrities. A lot of them are like big names.
Yeah, so one was
And,
with Eleanor Burns, and then the long arm class was with Denise.
With Denise Applegate. Yeah, so we get to, you know, hang out with the stars and like sewing. So we don't know yet. This year we go to Baby Lock. Is Baby Lock the beginning of August?
I don't even know. Like they haven't. I don't even know if Baby Lock's going to be in person this year or not. Brother is.
Okay, so it's usually.
I think it's funny because I think Brother
first?
said that like there may
I think it's
be,
Brother first.
And it's always Brother first.
Brother's beginning of August, and then Baby Lock is like the second or third week of August, and that's when we hear about all the new products, and we hear about, you know, upgrades and updates and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know. We'll let you know what's coming out. We'll let you know about all the fun classes. Are you going? Am I going?
You told me to go, and then I was like, "Cool, you're gonna run the store. I'll take
And then
3
I said,
days."
"I'm going."
And then she's like, "No, I'm going." I was like, "I'll go. Yeah, I haven't gone in a couple of years. Like, no worries. You went the last time.
Go. I'll send you.
So, so yeah. So, anyways, that's how I ended up quilting with Eleanor Burns.
Yep.
It was my one and enough.
No, because you're
Quilting
gonna have
project.
to do something
Well,
else.
so
I think
anyways,
it's good for you.
this woman came in and she had borrowed her friend's Scan and Cut, and she was showing me the project, and it was like 600 or 700 circles, and they were 2 or 3 different sizes, and it was like a week and a half later she came in with the quilt, and she's like, "Yeah, I sat down and over the course of like a day, did all the circles." So it was impressive.
Yes. Okay, so Michelle's going to be getting ready to start that class. So today's portion is going to be cutting all of the strips. You're cutting the strips, the squares, the 1.5 inch squares, and then you're also scanning. So this image right here was from a hand sewing pattern. And then the next class is going to be with me. After that, you have to piece it all. You're going to come back, and then with me, we're going to do the IQ part, meaning we're going to apply all the properties. We're going to divide out. We're going to do line properties. We're going to do fill properties. We are going to. We're going to do all the stitching, and then we're going to do some of the coloring, and I'll show you how to do that as well. It's going to be super fun. If you did not get signed up for this, don't worry. I have another really, really fun one coming up that I'm so excited about. I just ordered the patterns, but we're going to do another one. It's just going to be, it's different. It's a different pattern, different design, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I love all this stuff. I just love it. So much fun.
See, that's why you should go.
I was looking at, because I know a lot of people want to do serger projects. Speaking of serger projects, we have the serger travel bag, and that is I do love it. You don't love it, so you shouldn't go. I love it.
I mean, I was like, I'm going to like
good
push
for
my
you to
boundaries and like go and like experience something and like do a class with Eleanor Burns and like see what that's like. And,
so we're doing the travel
bag. If I could have left a day earlier, I would have left a day earlier.
Because he can barely stand being away from me. Right,
That's
babe?
why.
He's so... he can't stand it. I can't stand it either.
I know.
So tomorrow is going to be the first session of the Serger 3-packet travel bag. Why are you laughing?
You're funny.
Why am I funny?
You're always.
It's true, right? We can't stand it. We can't stand being right.
When she called me like the 75th time after like 5 p.m. last night, I'm like, what do you want?
I did call him.
Why are you calling me again?
Why did I call you?
I'm gonna see you in like 10 minutes.
Why did I call you so much yesterday?
I don't know.
I don't know. We talk all the time. I know a lot of you. Some of you are in similar situations, right? Like you can't stand to be away from.
God.
What? 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 What are you saying? Oh my God! About?
You're funny.
I can't. If I'm busy sewing, or if I'm busy like doing something like that, I don't even think about it.
If she's talking to one of her friends and not me. Who
You
were you
are-
talking to when you were driving home from running your errand yesterday?
This is the biggest phone boy you'll ever. He is on the phone talking to his boyfriends, sun up, sundown.
That's not true.
Oh my God, he's on the phone nonstop. And you know how I know? Because they're talking about bicycles and all their adventures. And don't take this wrong, ladies, but I know that he's not talking to you. So when he's here in the store and all I'm hearing is about his climbing and his biking, he's on the phone with his boyfriends all day long. And if he's missing, he's at the bike shop right there. If you don't know where. Momo has something. We were scared he was just destroying something. Ladies, this is our first session. Tomorrow, you need to have the prep done. I'm going to send you an email, and it's going to say, all your prep is done, isn't it, ladies? It better be done. So just make sure you get that done because we don't have time for that. And then we are just going to be on the sergers, switching stitch to stitch and doing all sorts of amazing fun things that you probably haven't done before, like making mini piping. I had never done that before. It was amazing. I was like, I can make mini piping. As far as thread, just have different colors that go with the fabrics that you're going to be working with. I mean, you could do it all in one color if you want. And then if you are a 4-thread serger, make sure that you have your sewing machine. Well, everyone needs their sewing machine. Part of this project is going to be done on the sewing machine.
Did you see Kim's question about the scan and cut class in June?
Ahead of that class to be ready. You need to.
I mean, they'll send you.
Did you not get a supply list?
Like, so you should get kind of a prep list. And,
yeah. We try to be pretty thorough on our supply list, but sometimes. You should have gotten a supply list. So just look at your supply list. There'll be a section that says pre-class prep. And everything, secret sauce. All over your fabric. Prep your fabric with your secret sauce.
You are cute.
That is why. Thank you. Prep it all with your secret sauce. And then you're going to be cutting. We still don't have our fabric mats. So Momo.
So she said she didn't get anything for class 1. But she got one for
you
class
must
2.
have, because I see your name here and it's automatically sent out. So, but I will
Well,
resend
but
it to
that
you.
doesn't mean so.
Who is it?
When we send reminders and this information, it's automatically generated in the calendar. And so depending, we're resending it right now, Kim. So depending upon your security settings, and quite frankly, the one that just seems to be most befuddling is
Apple.
like Chrome, and no, it's actually Chrome and Google. Because it's it's sent out as a mass group automatically generated email, like it can end up in spam, or sometimes
Just
you
resend.
just don't see them. So
the email I sent yesterday was actually I copied the email addresses and sent through your email address.
This is for next
All right.
month. So I think, I'm not sure why, because when your name's on the list, it just automatically does it for me. our class 1, class 2, and maybe we got thrown into spam. We could be in spam, but not sure. Okay. Would you have anything else to talk about? I think we
are really caught up on service, which I've mentioned. So, it's a great time to bring your machine in for service. And, beyond that, all is well and right with the world.
And we have some fun stuff coming up too.
Yeah, I mean, much of our energy right now, too, has kind of been in preparing for the show and the craziness that begins around the show. Just to touch on it, if anybody is waiting for the show to get something, don't. Come and see us now. I mean, we're literally sitting on, I've got $250,000 in inventory right now, prepared for the show. So come and see us now. It's just easier to deal with it when we're not at the show. Just because we do have a tendency to be so busy. We are fully prepared. I'm actually I bought a bunch of PQ 1500s for the show, and then we sold all of them.
Yeah. Make sure you have a PQ 1500. Make sure you have a scan and cut, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with all of that. So, got it this time. Awesome. Is on the list or receipt. 2 is on the list, or I'm not sure what you mean by that, Miss Carolyn. But I think that's it. Tomorrow, we have the Surger class. I'll send you a note reminding you just to be prepared and to have everything. Friday is red, white, and barbecue. So, ladies that are doing that, get ready for that. And next week, Michelle is not going to be here. So, Miss Suzanne's going to be holding the fort down with me, along with Miss Dana. We don't have a lot going on in the store. I know we said we were going to
Kim, you should reach out so that I can send you a PQ 1500.
Oh, yeah, you need that machine. It's such a good one. So, Momo just went running by and ripped that out. So, and don't forget, 2 Scoops Sew Along is going to start on Sunday. That is still, I think that's still on the site. Let me make sure it's still on the site, and I'll make sure it's on the site at, I'm still doing the pre-sale price. Cup of Cheer, if you haven't gotten Cup of Cheer, make sure you get that ordered so you're ready. That's supposed to be out in June. I would say probably end of June. And I know I said we weren't going to do many classes in July. I think we're still going to do them. Not a ton of them.
We're taking the week off.
When?
I think we're taking the Saturday off before July 4th, and we're gone that week.
Yes, we're going to be gone. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going somewhere.
We're doing something with the family. And our hours this Saturday are 11 to 4.
Yes, the boys are running the shop because we're taking Violet to her last NorCal soccer game.
Kim, the backstory on the PQ 1500 was, and this is where it gets crazy. 2 years ago, the machine was almost $2,000. Right now, it's $699.
Yeah.
And they just removed all protection from the machine. It only does one thing, which is straight stitch, but it does it as well, if not better than anything. And I mean, it's funny. How much do you use your PQ versus your Luminaire versus, other machines?
I use it a lot. I use it when my other machines can't do what that machine can do. That machine is a powerhouse. And just for straight stitching.
Yeah, call me, Kim. I'll make it happen. I'll get it to you. I got more coming for the show, too.
Yep. So
and it's funny because the baby lock, I mean, they're still selling the is it the Accomplish? I mean,
Yes.
the Accomplish is $12.99. So at half that price, the brothers just, I mean, quite frankly, we don't make much money selling the machine, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's
You
kind of
still
like
have to have it.
everybody has to have it.
Yeah.
So
Anyhow,
anyways,
we're going to get going. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Be creative and make something absolutely incredible.